Greetings in the name of the Most High Yah. It's King Yediah, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets. And I'm gonna do a little technical analysis and updates on my GBPUSD trade. So I'm gonna start off with the US dollar, and let's see something here. Right, so this was the beginning of let's see what time that was. This was around, wait, the time isn't showing there. Wait, hold on. Why is that? Right, so the time on this is August 15th at 1 a.m. in the morning, right? So this candle started off bullish. It was bullish, and we ran up to, let's see where we got up to 12,884, right? So then we had another really big bullish candle, which the volume didn't really show that it should have been that bullish, right? Because look at the volume on this prior candle, right? For this candle right here, look at the volume, right? And then for this huge candle right here, which is kind of, I guess, almost double the size, we only had a little more volume, right? So that took us above the VWAP, the annual anchored VWAP, the upper band, the upper line. It took us above there, right? So that's the line right there, that red line. That's the last VWAP resistance, let's call it that. That's the last volume weighted at price resistance. So after that, everything should be bullish, right? So once we broke that resistance level, it's supposed to be bullish from there. So the next candle after that though had more volume, a little more volume, but then it was kind of justified because we had that doji candle. It was back and forth, right? So the thing I don't like about this is that we had to retest below upper VWAP twice, right? But we eventually got we got above it again, the both times, right? But something is looking a little weak in the US dollar as we approach this 38% level, right? So the next thing is like the volume on this candle right here is also very big, and it really didn't go anywhere. We still had that selling, right? So the next candle, less volume, right? And we had that kind of nice push-up move on this candle, but the thing is that we're losing volume. So it could be that we're winding down in the day and, you know, we're losing volume because of that, but still there's something about this approaching this 38% level with this kind of weak price action in relation to volume. I'm not liking it too much. I'm wondering if we're gonna like run into some resistance here at this 12,946 level, because it shouldn't be that big of a resistance. Like if we finally get this this double bottom here at monthly S3 and we're pushing up, you know, we have some nice volume moving up here. I guess the volume is moving up here, but I don't know, it's something about this level right here, because this is a big resistance level, and those two candles, it's kind of making me suspicious. So hopefully we don't get this range motion I was talking about in my previous video. See this kind of motion right here, this back and forth. Hopefully that doesn't continue and it just goes into range, you know what I'm saying? Because looking at the stock market, right, today we had a bullish run on the stock market again, while the US dollar is actually pushing up. So that's kind of like anomalous as well. If the US dollar is really getting strong, it should kind of start capping that stock market from being so bullish, especially if we're in a bear market, right? So I don't know, man. Things are a little tricky. I like when things line up perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but when things are in sync. You know what I'm saying? So if we had this bullish run on the US dollar, it shouldn't have had this bullish run on the stock market like that. But things are kind of tricky these days, man. So maybe like the hedge funds, they considered, well, okay, money is a little more expensive, and they just balance that into their books, and they're still just willing to buy. But who knows, man. So let's go over to GBP/USD. So right, so with GBP/USD, it's kind of like a little reflection, like inverse reflection of the US dollar chart. So this is what I'm looking at here. This is looking like buying, but it's coming in at a real support level right here. I think this is the monthly S3 as well. So it's like we're trying to catch some buyers, and they're stopping the bleeding, right? So we had this nice move down, but then we're getting these two candles right here. So I'm thinking about this trade right now at this level, and I want to see if it's going to break this level or not. If we start getting a little pullback, I'm thinking, how far is it going to retest, right? Because if this starts getting a pullback, the US dollar is running into the 38% fib line resistance. So is it going to stall out? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna fall again and then have this just run back up here and hit my stop? So I don't know. I'm kind of considering closing out this trade. It's already decent profit for 0.02 mini lots. So I don't know. It's something to consider. Just kind of watching how it's not really getting that much of a follow through. So let me see how much pips I'm already in right now. So right now it's 150 pips, right? So that's cool. That's cool. Most people would consider that great, you know what I mean? But it's a good range, but it wasn't really that much of a lot size. So let's see. Let me go to the daily and see some. Where's my take profit? So I'm trying to catch it all the way down to like let's see, that's 1.18267. So it's kind of like down to the bottom where we found support here at like this S4 level. So at least let me see it get to like this S4 level, this current monthly S4 level. I believe that's the monthly. Let me make sure. Yeah, so that's the monthly Camarilla level. So support has come up a little bit over here. We have the inside value relationship on the monthly Camarillas. So you see it's closer. This is R3, previous month R3. This is S3 now, previous month S3. So we should get like a nice breakout, you know what I'm saying? Or with these inside value days, well, not days, but levels, you can start getting that range motion, so it will create a build up for something, I guess, in the future. But hopefully we get this move now. We break out of monthly S3, come down to S4, see what's going on around this level. You see there was a lot of buying going on at this level too, with all those lower wicks. So some buyers should be around this area. Definitely some buyers around this area. So let's see what's happening here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hold it a little longer and see what's going on. I guess I'm doing a little more kind of swing trades when it comes to Forex, you know what I mean? And just day trading stocks, but doing a little more kind of swing trade with this, because to me the setup on the US dollar is it has a long run to go bullish. It had a nice pullback. Let's see, let's go to the daily chart on this. Right. So we had a nice pullback on this. Let's see how far it came back. That's 346, right? So it pulled back 346 points. So we have a nice long run up to go. So that would mean if this increases and goes back up to the highs, we have some nice short plays on these USD pairs, you know what I'm saying? And right now I'm sticking with GBP. I think odd was kind of moving nice too, but this is the one I'm sticking to for now. Alright, y'all, it's King Yedaya, aka King Solomon, staying wise in life and in these markets, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed.